guys, what's up? It's Dasha Ruff and welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel that I like to call the Channel of Life. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And this is my guest that I have here with me today. Steve, introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Steve Daniel. I'm a content creator, blogger, vlogger, traveler. And yeah, that's me.
The story of how we actually met is pretty funny. We connected over social media and we became accountability partners. So basically what we did is that we would check up on each other in the morning.
Exactly, every morning, from Monday to Friday.
Yeah, and it's been what, like a month?
It's been more than a month. I think it's been a month and a half. A month and a half.
Month and a half.
So we've been like accountability partner for a month and a half now.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is, while filming this video, this is the first time that we actually meet. So this is absolutely crazy. And our energy just...
And this is crazy because we actually met before, but she doesn't remember.
What?
We met.
When?
This is not the first time we met.
When?
We met at the Tribe.
Oh, that's true.
You showed me a tour.
That's
I guess I was not important at the time, but you know what, guys? This is not important for today. This is the first time we meet, right? Right?
So this first video, Steve being my first guest, is going to be the first video of my upcoming new series, What's Your Dash? And in this series, we're going to be talking about how you started with your profession, the obstacles that you had, your story, and what you learned and what you can give to our viewers, a few tips about your profession.
I like that.
Let's get started. So Steve, if you want to start us off by telling us how you knew that you wanted to go into content creation, into social media, like what ticked you off and made you be like, I want to become a content creator?
So yeah, basically what ended up happening is I did my studies, right? So I'm a master in human relations and I had a career at the time. And at 26 years old, I was like, okay, I have my career, I had my girlfriend at the time, I had my house, my car, everything was set up for my life. And I was like, you know what? This is boring. So yeah, I was like, this is just boring. So what ended up happening, I was like, I feel like I just want to be able to travel. So I quit my job. And for 1 year, I just traveled. Coming back from my job, I did like 15 trips.
Okay.
But I was really active on social media. So I got some influencer trips.
Okay.
And some trips myself. And from there, at the time, I was hiring people to create my content.
Okay.
So I used to have a website, a platform called MTL Promos.
Okay.
And MTL Promos was all about promoting Montreal. So I used to pay for a blogger, a photographer, and a videographer. And at the end, I was like, yo, I'm not making any money because I'm giving all this money away. I'm giving everything away for people to create content for me. So I bought a camera. I started vlogging.
Okay.
And then from there, I was like, yo, I'm gonna start blogging. And from there, it seems like I actually love it a lot. So from blogging to taking photos to taking videos, I started doing more for myself, and then some brands approached me to do it for them.
Nice.
And it was amazing.
So how do you feel like you turned something that you would call your passion into now your full-time job? Would you say you're full-time in this?
Yeah, full-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would be like an advice for someone that wants to start off as a content creator or influencer, going from like it being a passion to turning it into like an actual thing, because you quit your job, right?
Exactly.
So what's your advice?
So it's been 3 years, like I said, right? It's gonna be 4 years this year. The first thing is you have to be patient.
Right.
You have to know that this is not something that's coming the next day. Ça arrive pas du jour au lendemain. I don't know how you say that in English.
Yeah.
How do you say that in English?
From a day to another, in the wink of an eye.
Blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye.
It doesn't come in a dash of the moment. But basically, yeah. So you have to be patient in a way. But if you stay consistent, you have to be consistent. Yeah, passionate about it, and it'll come to you. For me, I'm very grateful that a lot of brands I was looking up to approached me to work with them. Yeah. Like the bank, MasterCard, Car2Go, Cadillac. Like I got approached by a couple of brands to work with them, and I'm super grateful about that. But you have to be on your grind, and it's like the iceberg, right? Yeah. People only see like the top of the iceberg, but for you, the bottom is actually learning. You can learn for free on YouTube. For sure. Practicing, creating, consistent passion.
Reaching out to people, connecting with people.
Do collabs like this. This is a collab, right?
Yes. Oh my god. And I feel like when we met, like our energy is just like.
Well, we met when, like, the first time or on social media?
My god. Both. Okay, our energy is just like kind of ticked, and and here we are.
But we're both person with a lot of energy, and the person you see on the camera is the person you meet in the real life as well.
Yeah.
So that's why like it's amazing.
That's true. And I'm really happy that you actually brought that up, because it's crazy how some people on social media like show you a person, they're very energetic, and then when you meet them in person, you're like, is this like the same person?
Yeah, like what's happening, you know?
Yeah, like there's no, consistency, or like, oh shit. But like with us, I just feel like when I met you in real life, it's like, shit, like that's the same real person.
Exactly.
Like, the same energy. Back to the content creation, you were talking about consistency, which myself as a content creator, I'm gonna admit that I have some trouble with consistency. So
for real?
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, especially with my YouTube videos, or even on Instagram. Like
with your YouTube, you're one video every Wednesday? Is that?
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, the thing is,
it's tough though. It is tough.
It is. I feel like I get very excited at some period, and then I just like stumble, and I'm like, oh, like why is nothing happening? But then I just like the spark comes back. So what would you say, like maybe an advice for consistency, or for people that have trouble with consistency?
Actually, I have a lot of tricks for that. Batch work is one of the things where it has, because you want to produce content. Let's say you want to do a video every Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So you do a video, boom, you have your first Wednesday. The next Wednesday is coming up, you didn't produce a video yet. So you're running towards the time to produce another video for next Wednesday.
That's true.
What I suggest is actually do 2 videos. So let's say today, you do 2 videos. So you already have one for this Wednesday and one for the next Wednesday already ready. So you're always one step in advance, especially if you don't know when you're gonna produce your next content.
Yeah.
That's one. The second thing is actually to write down your ideas already.
Yeah.
So you take one day, like not even the same day that you shoot, like just another day as a content creator, you write down all your ideas, and then the day that you shoot, you already have all your ideas down. So you don't even need to
think about it.
Exactly, right?
And then you just do some research, and then when you sit, like you're just ready to shoot, and you're not thinking like, oh my god, what am I supposed to be shooting?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. In your journey of being a content creator, what do you feel like some obstacles that you faced? Let's say not obstacles, learning opportunities.
I like that. I've made a lot of mistakes, such as shooting or photography, or sometimes it's just, I'm the type of guy, if I want to do something, I just do it. Okay?
I like it.
So I don't really get ready in the back end. I'm just like, I say yes to whatever. Like before, whatever deals that would come my way, I'll be like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
Real estate photos, yeah. Food photos, yeah. You understand what I mean? And sometimes I realize on the moment, like, yo, I cannot do this. It's not for me.
But you can, because you're Steve and you can do anything.
Exactly. But what ended up happening is the learning opportunities for me would be more to get, maybe to inform myself more, get ready more. Okay. And actually like know what I'm getting myself into before actually being there and be like, oh
like, what did I get myself into?
This one needs to be done. So like a quick example for that would be shooting an event, right? Example, right? Shooting an event or shooting a video like this. Yeah. And coming to the shoot like just with the camera, for example. Okay. And I realized that the light is not good enough. And then you don't have like your lighting equipment. Exactly. So I'm in trouble right now. Yeah. Right? But for example here we have the lighting changing everything. Yeah. For example. Sure. So yeah, that's what about you?
I think my obstacle was, I would say, collaborations, and not in terms of working with people, because I'm very like you, like I like to just take whatever opportunity comes my way, because I like to discover new things. You know, you don't know like what's waiting for you in collaborations. If you say no to something, like you might not, I wouldn't say regret it later, but you might wish that you had taken the opportunity, because it will open some doors for you. But I would say looking for people that actually align with your brand. And I think for some content creators, like you just say yes to everything, even if it doesn't align with who you are. So I think for me, like I learned to pick and choose and be like, okay, you know, like this brand I align with and their values align with mine, or my energy. So yeah, I think that was my learning opportunity. Like sometimes I would say yes and I'd be like, you know, when I'm creating the content, like I'm not feeling it. Like I'm not feeling like this coincides, and that's fine. You know, you can say no sometimes, but you just have to know what fits within your energy. Exactly. It's really important to keep your branding consistent in a way, right? Yeah. Because when we talk about consistency, we're not only talking about the amount of time you post your videos or you post photos on social media. Yeah. It's also being consistent about the content that you're putting out. So Steve, to close out the video, what would be your final advice to content creators? My final advice is super like
qual est le terme? Kitten. What's kitten in English again?
I don't know.
It's super like, whatever, super basic, but just create.
Okay.
Create, guys. It's so simple. Like a lot of content creators, sometimes they think about, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to create this, I want to create that. But it's all in your head. You actually don't even create it. Just create.
True.
That's the best advice. Just do it like Nike. Just create. I think that's gonna be my new like slogan. Like just create.
Ooh, Steve Daniels.
Just create.
Alright guys, so this brings us to the end of the first video of the series, What's Your Dash?
What's your dash?
With Steve! If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like this video, share it with someone who you think could benefit, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to both our channels. I will put Steve's channel's link down in the description. It's Dash Rap and Steve, and we're out!